Twitch stream. I'm Jack Zulo. I'm getting my sea legs trying to figure out what's the best way to do the camera. But I just wanted to welcome you to our Twitch stream. We're an independent film. My mustache is being weird right now. I mean, when you see a mustache like this, you know it's going to be pretty weird. But yeah, so we're an independent filmmakers collaborative. You can check us out at wemakemovies.org. But I'd say go one step further. I'd say go to our newsletter. That's wemakemovies.org/newsletter and sign up. It's free, and you get it in your inbox every Monday. It's curated by the wonderful Sapna Gandhi, who is a dynamo at all this stuff. It's very clear, precise, and lets you know what's coming up for us during the upcoming week. So I'm going to do a little bit of Sapna's work for you right here as I regurgitate what I got today in the newsletter in my inbox. So, We Make Movies this week. We've got a test screening workshop on Wednesday. That's actually going to take place here on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/WeMakeMovies. The greatest part about that is you're going to get to see my Survivor application video, a rough draft. Because I am applying for Survivor. Me and my girlfriend watch it all the time. I've been binging it since the beginning of this COVID pause. And you know what? I actually like it. I'm not into reality TV, but I actually like it. So there's also a bunch of films from the community. Our test screening workshop is to workshop things coming out of post, so you get a little feedback. So if you're a filmmaker and you want a little feedback on something that you aren't picture locked, it's not done, you still got some more editing to do, or you still got some more color correction to do. What happens is you submit it to us, we screen it for you, you get feedback from the community, and then the community reaches out if you need help, you need a color corrector, if you need someone who's going to do music for you. That's the benefit of We Make Movies, and we are the DIY collective. You know, you do your filmmaking by yourselves, but when you have people to pull from, all of a sudden you got a village that's going to help you make your project be the movie that you want to see. Pretty tech savvy, we're pretty generous and kind. As generous and kind as we are, I got to tell you that we also have some industry workshops this week. Now, we got an awesome industry workshop on Thursday the 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's Pacific time. That's going to be with Bijan Machen. I believe that's how I pronounce his name. I could be wrong. But it's about the Ikigai, which is Japanese for about finding purpose. So some artists out there, and I know I've been one of them, we don't have a clear vision in our mind. And having a clear vision in your mind allows you to actually achieve that. And I can tell you that for many years, I just kept saying, I want to be an actor. And you know what? All of a sudden I realized I became an actor. I was an actor. I've been an actor for years. For years and years and years. In fact, the moment I took my first headshot, I was a fucking actor. Not a good one, but an actor nonetheless. Talented, but not skilled. But now, you know, I have to hone and refine my vision. What do I want to be? I want to be a working actor. I want to be an actor who gets paid. I want to be an actor who creates his own projects. I'm an actor, writer, filmmaker. I want to sell a project. I want to distribute a project. I want to make money. I want to make $900,000 a year. These are the specific things that help craft a vision. And on the 16th at 1 p.m., we have somebody coming in on our Twitch channel that's here, Twitch TV, twitch.tv/WeMakeMovies, where you can check it out. And guess what? It's free. Also, you want to know what We Make Movies is about? You're like, Jack, you're pretty aggressive. Jack, you're pretty freaking hyped up. Well, I'm fasting. I'm going to get into that in my comedy set. But on the 25th, which is a Saturday, we're going to have our very own, one of our operations members. He's coming in, and he's going to explain the We Make Movies values. That's Chad Kukihiko, brilliant director, filmmaker, amazing technician. He does our website. He's building a new website for us as we speak. He's so awesome that he's now in New Zealand, and he's doing all this stuff from 3,000, maybe 4,000, maybe 7,000 miles away. I don't know. I'm not a geographimatician. That's a word. Look it up. And that's a joke I got from Sharpo. And then also, we got programming on Twitch. That's right. You're on Twitch. We got programming here all week. So tonight we got the comedy workout where comics come in and do 25 minutes of comedy. It's really working out long bits. After this, at 8 o'clock Pacific time, we have our head of production, Eric Michael Kochmer. He comes in, and Eric Michael Kochmer he does what's called the Indie Talk with Eric Michael Kochmer. Oops. I'm watching a commercial. I don't want to watch a commercial on We Make Movies. I'm streaming it. But that's okay. You got to watch a commercial because we're a Twitch affiliate. So tonight at 8 o'clock, we got our head of production just telling you what's going on in the indie scene. Then on Wednesday here on Twitch, we're going to be doing our test workshop, like I said. And then on Thursday, we're going to be doing From the Vault. From the Vault takes place at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's here, obviously, on our Twitch feed. Friday, one of my favorite nights, we have the Improvaganza, which I host, where we bring in an improv team, and we also, we're headlined by Roland and Riches. They're a pretty amazing two-man team. They headline around the country at festivals, and they get to do 25 minutes of improv comedy. And then right after that, immediately following that, we have Obscure Movie Night. That's also hosted by our head of production, Eric Michael Kochmer. So keep an eye out. And if you want to see our Twitch schedule, go to wemakemovies.org/Twitch. If you want to see our upcoming schedule calendar, go to wemakemovies.org/events. But if you don't want to do any work at all, and you just want to have it handed to you, please go to our newsletter, www.wemakemovies.org/newsletter, and sign up. And eventually, if you're like, oh, this doesn't really fit me, hey man, we're an indie film collaborative. It might not be your jam. Maybe you're just an actor. Maybe you don't want to be in the business anymore. You could always unsubscribe. So without further ado, I'm going to tweet this out. Oh, hi, 3 viewers out there. It's very nice to see you. I'm going to share this to Twitter. Maybe get some people coming on in. Oh, I never changed the. My bad. I was busy today, but I'll get into that in a second. Well, I'm just going to tweet that out. So anyway, I'm Jack Zulo. Nice to meet you. I'm an actor and a writer and a filmmaker, and obviously I do stand-up comedy. Welcome to my bedroom. Now, some of you guys, you've been here before. You know the deal. So I'll just get right in. Today, California. Today, July 13th, 2020. California has shut down again. What the fuck? What the fuck? Now, you can go check out this Twitch channel, some past videos. You'll see I was doing my work from the Terrace Coffee Shop, you know, the most amazing comedy place ever in Brooklyn, because I was in New York City. I was going through this already. I was in there in New York. It was bad. It was the pandemic center of the world, and I got COVID not once, not twice, and it wasn't that nice. I had a stint in the ER. I was okay. Just went to the ER for a shot of steroids in the arm and a little bit of an inhaler. And I came home. I quarantined for 17 days. No one went anywhere. No one was allowed to go into bars. No one was allowed to go into restaurants. We were all just chilling. When we saw each other on the street, it got weird. We all tried to, you know? And then, miraculously, things started getting better, right? Because we were wearing masks. We were socially distant. What the fuck, California? What the fuck? I drove 2,800 miles across the country to get back to you, to be in your warm embrace, to be in the place I was paying rent, the place that was opened up. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it, California. Couldn't do it. You know, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed at you. I'm pissed at you, California, because now you're closed. And not only that, I've had to cancel a trip back to New York via flight, because if I go back to New York from California, I got to quarantine for 2 weeks. I got the antibodies. I did it. I went through it. I went through it for you. I wear a mask for you. Look, I got a mask. I got a mask right here. This is the mask. This is the mask. This is the mask I'm wearing. My girlfriend bought this for me. All right? Survivor. Because I'm a survivor. You guys fucking crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. You can't wear a mask. Everyone's got to go to the bar. Listen, pull it down, glug, 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 put it back up. You don't have to hug your friends. Give them the porn star elbow. Give them the porn star elbow. That's one thing. That's one thing about the COVID cleanse that no one realizes. Most everybody is given the porn star fucking elbow now. Jesus, come on, fucking California. Get your shit together. Get your shit, put it together. God damn. I mean, listen. Let me be honest with you. I don't fucking mind this, all right? I don't mind being stuck in my house. Hey, listen, I spent so much money last year, right? I spent so much money last year on an off-Broadway show that I produced and started and wrote. And like, I'm okay, man. I'm getting a little fat check from the government for my taxes. A little tax return. Did it today, tax return. Did it today, tax return. Good. Going into my bank account, right? Fuck. I'm going to get some unemployment. I'm going to get that fat government stacked check. And not only that, I'm getting it backdated to when I first applied for it. Now, I'm applying for work, don't get me wrong. But now, man, I mean, are you going to drive for Uber? Everyone's got the COVID. Everything's spiking. What, are you going to be driving people around? You know, earning that $10.99 cheese? Yeah, I'm fine. I got 2 roommates, cool as fuck. Dude, when I was in Brooklyn, I was cooking all the time, you know, cooking for my lady because she was working from home, and I was just sitting there playing, you know, I was playing Fortnite. I was streaming Fortnite. I was streaming comedy every once in a while. You were there. But I was cooking. It was delicious. You know what? I come back here. My 2 roommates, they cook up a storm. I got to tell you, the other day, my roommate's like, hey, try this. You know what it was? Baby back ribs. And he was like, hey, try this. And you know what it was? Delicious. Made homemade hummus. So I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine in this. Listen, it's not about me. I'm doing fine. I can exist like this. I'm an artist. All right? I'm an artist. I'm pretty much living the same life as I always live, except now I'm performing for you here. But come on, stay the fucking side! And it's like, you might be out there agreeing with me, right? And I'm not going to pull any punches right now, all right? There are fucking morons out there. I mean, there are literally like psychologically damaged people who are like, I'm not going to... You've seen the videos. I'm not going to wear my mask. I'm American. Freedom! Motherfuckers screaming freedom like Mel Gibson about to get drawn and quartered. I mean, come on. I mean, I go to Burning Man, all right? I'm used to wearing a fucking mask. All right, this shit don't bother me. I'm stocked up on food, though, man. God, I'm stocked up on food. You know, I'm like a discount meat kind of guy. So I'm always going, it's like soothing. It's like cathartic for me. So when I hit the Ralphs, I'm like, let me breeze by the discount meat aisle, you know? And you always get some good stuff. Yesterday, I got a 3-pound pork shoulder. $4.50. Boom! That shit's not even funny. That's how cheap it was. And you know who's gonna get a little pulled pork? You know who's gonna get a little pulled pork? My roommates and me. You know why? Because everything's okay. Why is everyone freaking out? Just stay at fucking home. Jesus. Listen, I'm going through this again. This is fucking 2 times. I got COVID twice, and now I'm in the stay at home twice. I blame you. Fucking dumb shit, fucking upstate Central fucking Valley motherfucking Californians. I blame you for this shit. Freedom! Go fuck yourself. Fuck your freedom. You take your freedom and shove it up your ass. People don't even know what freedom fucking means. Freedom is here. It's not, oh my God, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to do. How did we become a nation of children? Oh, I know, Republicans. And if you think I'm fucking shitting you, I'm not. Because I don't want to get political here. I'll make a general statement. You know what? I'll take Republican. I'll set that aside. I mean, I don't care if I fucking offend you, but I want to generally look at it. Let's generally look at it. We've monetized our education system. All right? Now I get it. It's like fat fucking ducats. All right? Now let's make fat fucking ducats. Let's make fat ducats off of things that used to be free, because free is socialism and socialism is evil. Listen, There's nothing evil about educating a populace. There's nothing evil about critical fucking thinking. There's no critical thought. There's no critical thought. There's just like Chuck Woolery said it. I believe it. Chuck Woolery. Go fuck yourself. I had one of my Twitter accounts, one of my secret Twitter accounts. Shh, don't tell any, because I got a few. I mean, I got burner accounts. I got burner accounts out the wazoo, right? But, what, you tell me you don't have burner accounts on Twitter? Don't give me that shit. I know you got 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, right. So I got one burner account that is not connected to yours truly. I got one burner account that's no connection to me. The other ones, I cross-post, I like stuff, but I got one secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I got one secret burner account. And I got it shut, not shut down. I got a Twitter. I got a Twitter. So, because I told Chuck Woolery to die already. That's a fair thing to say. I'm not wishing him personal harm. I'm not threatening him. Death is a natural part of life. So me actually telling Chuck Woolery to die already, it's kind of a blessing. It's kind of a blessing, right? I mean, hell, Chuck might believe in the afterlife. So maybe telling him to die already is like, hey, dude, the next stage of your journey, go for it. I was being fucking supportive, Twitter. I was being fucking supportive. And that's the thanks I get. That's why I sold all my shares in Twitter. Besides the fact that it sucks. I mean, monetarily. I mean, I love Twitter as a platform, but monetarily, as an investment. I can just keep doing this for all the times I've had to sell my Twitter stock because it sucks. Our education system has been gutted. All right? It's been gutted so people who have money can buy up empty school buildings or build their own and start charter schools that they make money off of, and then they also get public money. Right? It's a double dip. And you know what they say? I don't want to get political here. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered, and there's a reckoning going on. And that's the thing. This country is so beautiful. I just saw Hamilton. Did you guys ever see Hamilton? I mean, has anyone seen Hamilton? Who was not crying like a baby about how fucking beautiful that piece of art is? Let me tell you, dumb shit fucking moron not wearing a mask up in Central Valley or in fucking Idaho or Iowa or even New Jersey and New York. I won't fucking be biased, all right? Even in Florida. If you're a dumb shit who won't wear a mask and socially distant, because you're free. You need an education. If you critically think, man, if you critically think, the problem is people are siphoning money off this country. People, wealthy people, work the books, cook the books, make the numbers work, and all of a sudden you've got a charter school that you're making money off of because people are paying you, and then you're also getting government dollars. It's called corporate welfare. Now, you see Hamilton, one of the greatest works of art I've seen in the past 15 years. And what really landed on me is that this country, man, it ain't done. This country is built on being able to evolve. Too many people are like, let's go back to the way it was. Let's go back to the way it was. Let's go back to the way... Listen, I love disco too, okay? But, I mean, you know, I love disco. I mean, I'm wearing a polyester shirt. It's fucking 100 degrees in my room right now. That's how much I love disco. Hee! In fact, Jack is disco, but that's a whole other story. I get it, man. It's easier to go back to the way things were because it was safe and you knew what it was. But it sucked, all right? It sucked. We got to evolve. We got to evolve. Don't worry. It's happening. I was crying like a baby for Hamilton. I was just like, I was embarrassed. I was watching it with my girlfriend via, online, watching it simultaneously on the Disney Pluses. And, listen, I'm in touch with my feelings. I cry every once in a while. I'm Italian. I'm allowed. But I was like, man, I'm crying a lot. It took me about 15 minutes after Hamilton to get my shit together. It was that good. Man, that's the thing, man. People are freaking out. You know what? I bet you if everyone got a free month of Hulu, and a free month of HBO Max, and a free month of Disney Plus, these dum-dums wouldn't be screaming freedom. TV, the opiate for the masses of the 20th century. You know, they used to call religion the opiate of the masses. But now religion didn't evolve. Spirituality didn't evolve. I'm sorry, 2,500 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago, people had some great ideas. And then, you know, as always is the case, people butchered it, profited off of it, took advantage of people with it. And now, it's a shell of what it was. There's a new spirituality, man. We got to find it. See, I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual guy. People are like, Jack, do you go to church? You know what? I do go to church. I do. I sit there when no one's there. And I relish in the beauty and the love it takes to make a beautiful building like this. There's something there. I'll go sit in a mosque. Same thing. I'll go sit in a temple. Same thing. I mean, I've said this before. I'll say it again. Judaism, Christianity, Islam, that's literally episode 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars. It's a Star Wars reference. You know, it's the same story. It's the same story, just all connected. And I don't know if you know this, but all the shit in those religions was stolen from religions before. Yeah, man. We need a spiritual awakening. I mean, I don't want to sound like Marianne Williamson, but hallelujah, amen. Tell you what, I am having a spiritual awakening, like a current one. I mean, first off, think about all the self-reflection. I think that's the problem. The problem with people who are freaking out about the stay-at-home and the masks is they don't want to look inside. People don't want to critically think about, who am I? Why am I such a douchebag? Because let me tell you, I've been thinking about that for years. Why am I an asshole? Why do I fail? Why do I do the same shit over and over again? But you know what? Mary Jane, Stupid Face, which is her name, legally. Mary Jane Stupid Face, who won't wear a mask and is freaking out at the local Costco. She doesn't think that. She doesn't think that. She looks in herself and she's like, I'm just fine the way I am. I'm good the way the Lord had made me. Yeah. The Lord made you with critical thinking. Why don't you try using it? But yeah, man, I've been having a lot of self-reflection, a lot of thinking, a lot of drinking. See, I was doing a lot of drinking, especially in New York. I mean, you hold up with your girlfriend, bottle of wine here, bottle of Jack there, 15-pack, because, you get the 12, but you get the extra 3. Get the extra 3 of that Centennial IPA. Try it. It's good beer. About 5.5% alcohol by volume. Yeah. You're drinking. You're hanging out. We're hanging out. We're having a good old time, dealing with the stress. But I'm doing a lot of self-reflection. I've had a lot of emotional, I don't even want to say emotional breakthroughs. A lot of spiritual acknowledgments. Do you guys do this stuff out there? Do you guys try to work on your spirit? Or do you just read the Bible? I mean, if you read the Bible, that's fine, I guess. I have nothing wrong with Christianity. I have nothing wrong with the underlying message. Although, I'll say the underlying message seems to have been lost by the most fervent of these religions. On all sides. I mean, hell, even a tribe in the Amazon, they've got a spirituality. And there's some people that's like, hey, man, in that tribe, they're like, hey, man, that guy, he's fucking out there. And he's not practicing what we're preaching. But I've had spirituality, issues my whole life. I've always felt myself to be deeply spiritual and search and mine myself and mine resources. And I'll tell you what, I'm feeling pretty fucking spiritual right now. because, after all that drinking and eating, good food, making bacon in like every 3 days, and duck bacon, lamb bacon, real bacon, all bacon, basically is what I'm trying to say. I realized I was done being fat. I'm done being fat. And I know you're looking at me like, Jack, you're pretty sexy. I mean, look at me. Pretty sexy, right? Pretty good looking. Pretty hot. You'd hit this, right? I mean, look at this hair. I got good hair. Listen, I'm a little, I'm kind of, I'm kind of like, is that okay? I mean, it's all right. You'd hit this. I'm not obese, I'm not obese. Hold on, segue. Obese fucking white nationalist. The problem ain't everybody else. It's you. Back to my thoughts. Spiritual. Getting real spiritual. Getting real into who am I? I know who I am. All right. What am I telling myself? Am I paving over truth with lies in my heart? So I've had some real difficult acknowledgement. Not difficult. It's actually not difficult to acknowledge something you've always known. It's actually liberating. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. But you can see I'm a little fucking hyped up. My spirituality led me to a place where I'm like, you know what? 42. That's real years, not like LA years. 42. Gonna be 43 soon enough. Happy birthday to me whenever you want. You can send checks to @JackZulo on Twitter. But I decided I want to make a change, right? So what really precipitated it was July 4th. Had a little barbecue. Nothing crazy. 1, 2, 3 people came over. Roommate stopped in. Little fire pit. Little food. I made chicken wings. Now, anyone you know me out there, anyone you know that I make a good chicken wing. I went to school in Buffalo for 5 years. I make a good chicken wing. I mean, you have to. I mean, if you go to school in Buffalo, New York, you eat enough chicken wings that all of a sudden you start making a recipe in your head. And if you try a chicken wing, you're like, this is a damn good chicken wing. You figure out what went in it. You figure out how it went. What went, where, how'd it go. I make a damn good chicken wing. Hit me up at Jack Zulo on Twitter. I'll give you the recipe. So I made a lot. Let's see. I made probably like 12 pounds of chicken wings. Just the drumettes. The drumettes were cheaper that day. I don't know why. Usually I'm getting the full wing. I'm like, the full wing. A little more prep time. But no, these are all drumettes. They were cheaper than the full wing. Don't know why. But I was like, universe, I hear you. And I bought the drumettes. And because I bought the drumettes, I was able to get more of them. So I didn't have to do as much prep. Even though that's the love that goes into the food I'm making for people, it still takes time. Made about 12 pounds of chicken wings. That's the point. There was other food. It's delicious. Smoked a little weed cakes, because we were drinking but eventually ran out of booze. There was a couple of Bud Lights left on reserve, but I was like, at that point, I was like, I don't need a Bud Light. Well, I had one. But I started smoking a little cheech, because it's legal here, so I could say that. Smoking a little marijuanas on 4th of July, celebrating freedom in the fucking middle of an actual hellstorm of fireworks. But that's a whole other story. And all of a sudden, I'm on the couch. It's 1 a.m. And I'm taking these corn chips that were like left over from the party. And I'm just doing the old, you know how it goes. When you're basically like fucking Conan the Destroyer on the, like the every last bit of food. Man, I woke up the next day and I was like, something's gotta change. Something's gotta change. So I fasted. I fasted for 3 days. I know that sounds weird and difficult, but once you get through the first like 20 minutes of it, you kind of get used to it. And Now, I spent 3 days fasting. Then I ate. I was like, man, this fasting thing, it's good. I like it. Not eating, not spending any money on food, just taking a day off here and there. So now I'm doing what's called alternate day fasting. I'm doing alternate day fasting. So I'm really feeling my spirituality now. Right now, I haven't eaten since yesterday. Yesterday I ate, I don't know, when did I eat? When did you eat? I ate probably like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock at the latest yesterday, maybe a little earlier. And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Cleaning out the body. Exercising. No drinking. No smoking. And that's what this country fucking needs. That's what this country fucking needs right now. This COVID cleanse that's going on, this is a fasting for the spirit. This is a fasting for the soul. We're being denied all the creature comforts that the richest country in the history of the world provides. Like, going out and spending $40 on dinner with you and a friend all the time. Eating fatty, salty foods. Now, don't get me wrong, man. People have businesses. They got kids to feed. They got families that are relying on the bread that they're making. There's waiters out there. But you know what? There's the PPP loans. Although, another problem with the PPP loans is, Kushner, Trump business, the Catholic Church. How come the Catholic Church, separation of church and state, Constitution, how come they're getting government dough? Government dough. I'll argue the Catholic Church does not serve the populace the way it once did. There are now public services for that. And if they're going to lobby the government and they're going to make decisions, tell people who to vote for, no offense, separation of church and state, peace out with your government dough. But there's PPP for people. I guess that's payroll payment protection or something like that. There's there's the COVID response, response loot. I got a $1,200 deposit in April. There's money out there. People are able to either apply for it or just get it. Relax. All the people running around screaming about freedom! This is a hoax! The COVID's a hoax! Yeah. That part of this country being exercised. Being exercised out. We're just doing a fucking like a boxing. Doing a little boxing workout right now. Doing little push-ups, crunches. It's exactly what we needed. I hate to say it. People are dying. It's a tragedy. I lost somebody very important to me. Somebody who had a very big influence on my adult life. Somebody who I have memories of. Clear memories of their face looking at mine. Of important moments in my life. That person died on a fucking ventilator in Florida. I've had COVID twice. Twice. Once bad enough to go to the ER. And once, the second time, it was milder. Guys, chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. I hope this was funny. I hope this made you laugh. I hope some of it made you laugh. I hope some of it made you think. But that's what this is. This is the comedy workout here on We Make Movies. If you want to do 25 minutes of stand-up, you hit me up at jack@wemakemovies.org. And I'll schedule for Monday night. I'm also looking for people to friend me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter or Instagram at Jack Zulo. You can follow We Make Movies on Instagram at We Make Movies or on Twitter at We Make Movies. You can like us on Facebook. But once again, guys, go to wemakemovies.org/newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter. You will never regret it. If you're an indie filmmaker, if you're a filmmaker, if you're an actor, if you're just starting out, if you're in the middle of your career, or if you're a grizzled veteran, We Make Movies is the place for you. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Once again, check out our schedule. We got some great things coming up this week. Coming up next at 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We got our head of production, Eric Michael Kochmer, and he's going to be doing Indie Talk with EMK. Eric Michael Kochmer, EMK, get it? Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Peace.